I would like to uh, note that in every movement for justice, it is solidarity which is the thread that binds us. So it is a great honor for us now to be able to invite um, the Secretary General of the Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization, Merce Monje Cano, to deliver the first solidarity message. Mercy? Hi, yes. Hi. Please go ahead.
Good morning.
Yes.
Dear friends, brothers and sisters from Nagalim, first of all, I would like to honor the elders and the ancestors of the Naga people, past and present, whose wisdom, courage, and sacrifice have kept the spirit of Nagalim alive through generations. I would also like to thank you all, the Global Naga Forum, for inviting me today. As Secretary General of the UNPO, and on behalf of over 300 million people we represent, it is a profound honor to join you today. Nagalim has been part of our family since 1993, and today, as every year, we celebrate your resilience, your courage, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to your identity and your land. Your struggle is not only history, it's a beacon for a future, a story that must be heard, supported, and recognized by the world. The UNPO was founded on the belief that all peoples have an equal right to decide their own future, preserve their identity, and shape their destiny. Your struggle embodies this principle and reminds the world that self-determination, it is not a privilege determined by the states, but it is at the peoples. It is also at the Naga people. The Naga history is one of resilience through centuries of change. From self-governments in village councils guided by customary laws, to a deep connection with your land and traditions that long predate colonial borders. Yes, colonial powers divided your ancestral homeland without your consent, separating families and communities. Yet, your unity has endured through shared heritage, culture, and a vision for dignity, peace, and self-determination. Your songs, oral histories, and festivals continue to preserve the memory of unity. Your traditions and your spiritual connection to the land have endured across generations, bringing together Naga communities on both sides of artificial borders. Today, the world is at a turning point. Everywhere, all of us, we feel the weight of global challenges, of decisions taken far from us that seem impossible to influence. Sometimes you may feel this when you wake up in the morning, and we cannot ignore the difficulties you face. Your region stands at the crossroad of geopolitical competition between India and China in the north, in the shadow of India-Pakistan tensions to the west, and facing the ongoing crisis in Myanmar to the east. Militarization, border fencing, and the securitization of humanitarian issues directly affect your daily lives and undermine your rights. Decisions made in distant capitals shape realities here. But it is your voice that must be at the center, that should shape your reality. And this truth cannot and will not be ignored for longer. In your journey for self-determination, there has been both challenges and milestones. The peace agreement symbolized the potential of dialogue and collective effort. To its full implementation, unfortunately, remains incomplete. The road has not yet reached its end. And this is why, still today, solidarity, unity, sustained engagement, and amplifying your voice nationally and internationally, it remains essential. The UNPO has stood in solidarity with you for 3 decades and continues to do so today and will do tomorrow, not only in words, but in action. We bring your concerns into global decision-making spaces support your advocacy, and strengthen alliances with like minded communities around the world. We stand side by side with you, supporting your choice to choose a non-violent path towards self-determination. And we know this is not an easy choice under the burden of the oppression. Choosing peace in the face of injustice is never easy, but it is a choice that your strength is revealed. Nonviolence is not weakness, it's wisdom, strategy, and the most powerful path to lasting recognition and protection of your people. We are also aware of the challenges that all peoples face to keep united during this long way to self determination. But do not forget that people's unity is essential and division only limits your powers. Now, more than ever, we must work together across generations, across peoples, across regions, across difference, to build a shared vision and a united front. The UNPO and all UNPO members are committed to support this unity, to create spaces of dialogue, cooperation, and mutual respect. Do not forget that you are not alone. You have allies everywhere where UNPO members are, from indigenous communities across Asia to movements in Africa and advocates in the Americas, all fighting for justice and facing challenges that echo your own. These shared struggles create bonds that transcend borders, reminding us that your cause is a part of a global movement for dignity, rights, and self determination. The UNPO and myself, we stand firmly with you. We will continue to work side by side with your leaders and communities, side by side to each of you, ensuring that your story is told not in isolation, but as a part of an international chorus calling for recognition, justice, and peace. Together, we can transform your narrative from one shaped by imposed boundaries into one defined by your own choices. A story of resilience, dignity, nonviolence, and unity. Dear friends, solidarity and hope are not a luxury, are a responsibility. And today, more than ever, we share that responsibility to hope, to act, to stand together, and to protect the path for peace. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mercy.